Hello there, everyone. This is Soul017, the handling reviews like usual. I do not own this picture, does not pay video. Alright, okay. So here's the thing. This is a retake because I messed up. I said my real name. I know you guys all know it, but I don't want to put my name in the video. So, you know, yeah, so remaking it. So let me explain this. It took me a while to find out how I wanted to go with it. This is kind of, I'm doing myself being non-caring, like, making just funny scenes happening, just being really stupid and goofy because I'm not going to like take anything seriously a little bit, somewhat, because I kind of know what's gonna happen and I can just mess around with it. So this is kind of me just like doing whatever. Also, I tried to figure out the way though how I was gonna get into Attack on Titan. The way I can think of is I die. I don't know who sent me there, but I can reincarnate as a Titan. Eren died already. I just eat. I basically just eat him though. Still, as a Titan, and then I basically get his ability. His power. I basically then transform into a Titan. Yeah, I transform into a Titan because of a big giant. The whole entire electricity that happens. I turn into the Titan itself. I'm able to talk. I'm able to speak. I can turn. I can then turn into a humanoid version, basically the size of a human, but as a titan, and I'm a lot stronger too then. And so, but I can also then use the. Hold on. Um, I will be. I can use the omnidirection mobility here, but I'm gonna have superhuman agility, precognition, and maybe a little bit of a super strength in human form. But yeah. But anyways, me and my friend came up with the idea of this, so that's what's happening. And I was doing so good, but then I said my real name, and I was like, I freaked up. So no, I am gonna be doing a little bit of a Deadpool thing where I'll make, I won't be doing none of the stuff. I'll just be like being like totally crazy and just having fun with this. This is all this what it is gonna be. Just trying to have fun, trying to make this funny, and kind of just like a little bit of seriousness, and you know also I like Eren, but at the same time I don't. I like the I didn't like the direction it went, with him. Like he should be able to, like, not to always go into Titan form. He's just like everyone else, but as a Titan he's seems pretty good at just killing Titans as a Titan. But his whole entire way of thinking, at first I didn't like it, but then I kind of did near the end of season 3. Well, not like near the end of season 2, then season 3 happens. So yeah. So let's get into this what if. All right. So this is gonna be a short one. No, 30 minute, maybe 30 to 40 minute one. So I'm gonna try to have fun with this. That's all I want to do in this what if. I want to have fun. Just making a lot of like scenes, making it a little bit more funny, but also being serious. So yeah. Also, I'm also gonna be able to do. I'm putting in. I'm able to basically make like bones appear on my hand of the Titan form, basically the bones, but then like the muscle fibers come on me, and yeah, I'm able to do that. I'm able to like take parts of the Titan and just do it like that. So, anyways, this is what if I was an Attack on Titan part 1. All right. So let's begin. So, like I did in the video before this, I'm taking a nightly walk during the summer. It's not really like late. It's only like 8 something, and I'm wearing dark clothing because, well, that's what I usually do in real life. I wear not much light colors like blue or yellow. I wear dark colors during the night, and a driver wasn't paying attention, and well, I got out of the way, but it wasn't paying attention. It still hit me, and I died on impact. And while I'm dead, I hear a mysterious voice saying, like, you weren't supposed to die. But, hey, it happens. So, here's the thing. Since you weren't supposed to die, I can't bring you back to life. Because your body's pretty messed up, so I'm gonna send you somewhere else. I'm like, hearing this, I'm like, wait, what? I'm going to another world, reality? It was like, yeah, but it ain't gonna be, a good one. He was like, wait, what do you mean? There's probably a high chance that you're gonna hate it. Like, what? But here's the thing. I'm gonna give you some, well, abilities or powers, basically. Precognition. You're able to see stuff before it even happens when you're in a fight or any time. And then you have superhuman agility, along with maybe a slight, superhuman strength. That's all. I'm like wondering to myself, okay, where am I going? Please not Attack on Titan. Please not Attack on Titan. And then you hear this, you're going to Attack on Titan. Eren Yeager kind of died. By accident. By somehow he died. He wasn't, I mean, if you've seen the anime, kid, I know you watched it, so I don't know how he died. He didn't die exactly the same way. I'm like, so wait, who's going to? That's where you coming in, kid. You kind of died at the right time. So hey, here you go. Snap his fingers, and then I hear him say, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be a Titan, and you're gonna eat Eren Yeager's corpse. So have fun with that." I'm like, wait, what? No, no, don't somebody Attack on Titan, please, no. And then next thing you know, Dark Void. But it feels with a little bit of light in it. I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen? So it seems like hours or days is passing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm bored. No one to talk to. Help me. And so then all of a sudden, hear a weird sound. I'm like, what the heck? What's going on? And then basically start feeling like electricity happen over me. I'm like wondering, huh? What? Why is this happening? Oh wait, orange electricity. Wait, am I transforming? Alright, here we go. As then all of a sudden, the lightning shoots up into the air. No one sees it though. And well, what happens next is, I do not understand. I basically am taller than buildings. I'm able to see everything. And I'm saying to myself, okay, so where do I go now? Wait. I'm a Titan. Alright. And basically, I just start walking. I basically see Mikasa. She doesn't want to die. The whole entire scene happens. I basically punch the Titan just like Eren does. And I do exactly the same thing as him. But then I say, okay, I want to get small. I wish I was. It'd be a lot more funny if I was just a human Titan, be able to punch out Titan's face right off its freaking neck. Like, legit, that would be actually kind of funny. As then next thing you know, I'm starting to, shrink. Which Mikasa is seeing this, and she's like, what the? As in, basically, I'm a human, like a humanoid Titan. I'm like, well, basically, I'm the size of a human. So basically, I'm like, yes! I put my arms up in the air, and then, she hears me speak. And she's like, and her mouth just drops open. I'm like, okay. I just walk over to her and go, hi, can I, have those blades on you? She goes, wait, what? She goes, yeah, can I, have the sheeps, the blades, and the handles so I can go out and kill Titans? She was like, sure. And, she gives me it. And so what happens is I go, thanks, as I just start running. I just run, and in a matter of minutes, I'm gone. I'm like, I run, I turn, and I see a whole bunch of Titans. I'm just running, like blinded speed. Like I'm saying, come here, you freaking uglies! Let me basically end your lives. Basically, almost every single Titan's almost ugly. So yeah. So basically, that's what happens. I've like nearly killed almost every Titan in the vicinity. And then I have gone through already 5 blades. And so what happens next is that the whole entire Titans with the with the group just being surrounded in like one place happens. So I was on my last pair of blades. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I run, jump, be able to spin real fast and be able to cut through both of those guys' back of the neck, maybe, just maybe, I can kill them both exactly at the same time. Alright, let's try it. As next thing you know, I basically run, do what I thought I could do, jump, spin, cut through one, miss the other one. I say freak. So then I just kick the Titan's head, send it flying off of its neck. And I'm like, yes, good soul. And then everyone kind of sees the Titan just holding like two, basically blades with their sheaths and the blades in them, and they're like wondering what the freak. Like Jeremy, wait, not Jeremy, Gene. Gene's the name. I did not know why I was thinking of Jeremy, but Gene seeing that and like, huh? What the heck is going on? This is weird. And I'm like, and the blades like on the last like broke. I'm like, ugh. So I just throw them to the side. I take off the sheaths, throw them to the side, and then I'm like, all right. Now how do I get big? I'm just thinking of all the Titans that come after me. I like, oh well. And then I just bite my hand, and I get bigger. Like lightning happens, shoots up. I get bigger. So after that, like some Titan was coming at me, and what happens is when I did that, they were sent flying a little bit, and next I look at all the Titans and I'm just like, just basically thinking to myself, all right, how am I gonna do this? Take that guy's head, take that guy's body, swing him around like a weapon, bashing them in, he'll die, and why not? So I just do that. I just run over, punch, push the Titan, grab its legs, and just start smacking other Titans, using it as a weapon to smack them all. Like I just use them as a club just to smack all the Titans around. Heck, the little ones I just kick them, send them flying. Which are just dying on impact anyways, because Armin, seen happen, Armin, asking him what happened, why she's like this here. Armin basically, and her friends are coming over. Connie, I mean, C, Canny, Canny, and Sasha, basically over in the place. And they're like wondering, what the heck? They just see some Titan just swing a other Titan like a club. Sasha says, I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of cool. As next, I just see it's like dead, like completely. The hands and the arms are like the arms and the head is gone. I'm like, ugh. I just throw it to the side and it's just, yeah, I was just like wondering, what the freak is wrong with me? And so I'm kind of feeling tired and. Well, there's like all the Titans are dead basically. So I just go like, alright, how am I gonna get out of this? So basically, it just go on one knee and I just pop out that Titan's neck. I'm like, steam's coming out. I have the marks of the Titan, the Titan shifter, and everyone's wondering what the heck. Even like Mikasa and Armin, like I go like, alright. So this kind of looks like a freaking awesome scene, like you would see in Attack on Titan. So I just get off of the Titan body and just jump off. Basically, I want to say the Titan I can take form of kind of looks like Eren a little bit, and then with the hair wise, and then like it's me, like it looks like. It's like a mix. The Titan has like a form I think it takes on a person. So hair's just like the same thing you see in the picture like Eren's, but it's just brown eyes and then just looks like me. Or it's a mixture between myself and Eren. I don't care. So yeah. So basically, that happened. Like I just land. I like, whew, I'm hungry and I'm tired, and I don't know why. As in, I just basically start coughing a little bit, and because basically I was saying I don't know why, but I feel like I'm choking on something, and there's like basically a key popped out of my mouth. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm like thinking, I just put it in my pocket right away. I'm not getting my freaking crap beaten. No way. And I remember. oh crap, I gotta get out of here. Can't let like no one catch me. Because I remember the scene with Aaron getting his basically beat up by the freaking Captain Levi. I'm thinking, nope, 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 nope. So basically, what happens is like, when before I even start walking away or running away, actually, Mikasa comes over to me and just like she turns me around. She goes like, "What or who are you?" I'm like, um, Santa Claus. You're like, what? I'm like, okay, being all serious here. All right. So my name is Soul Reaper. Nice to meet you all. As our group comes, down from the warehouse armory. I'm like, all right. So here's the thing. I'm not gonna tell you because I don't know how it happened really, but I did not live in here in this world, nor do I was born in this reality or world anywhere. I just came to existence. Like, wait, what? He goes, what? He goes like, well, Eren Yeager died, and they needed someone to take his place to do what he needed to do for his destiny. So they brought me here. Surprise! I basically had to gain his power. So they turned me into a Titan and had me his dead corpse, which I did not see, but I have a feeling I am going to need a lot of therapy after this. Just God, I don't know what's wrong with them. And then I just shake my head. So, anyways, as I just see Mikasa just like tears going down her face, I'm like, um, hey, look over there. There's a butterfly. As everyone's not looking, I'm like, crap. So, what else? Oh yeah, this technically was a world where somehow it's based off of an anime. The only thing though, Eren did not die in that. Well, Eren nearly died in the anime, but he turned to a Titan. And yeah. So, anything you guys need to know? You're like, no. But, we need to know who side are you on? I'm like, huh? Are you on the Titans? And I'm like, I'm just thinking to myself, as I remember like a lot of the scenes in the anime and how like people are technically sometimes stupid in this anime. I'm like thinking, how am I? How? Oh, wait, do you think the Titans can talk to each other? Like they have somehow like, some telepathic connection or something where they could just say, "Oh, kill this person. I'm killing this person. I call dibs on that person." As Jean just says, "Kinda." You're just no offense, but that's not how they do it. Legit, I'm not gonna tell you, but hey, look, I'm on no one's side for right now. I'm not even a part of your freaking corps or military scout division. I'm not even part of it. None of that. So I'm from somewhere else who just popped into existence, and well, I'm taking the place of Eren Yeager. Which Mikasa then grabs me and punches me in the face, and I'm thinking, ow, that hurts. And then she goes, "You can never be placed." And I go like, "I know you had a crush on him. But come on. Did he ever look like he was interested in you?" She goes, "What?" I go like, not to be rude, but honestly, from the anime, it looked like he didn't. But I just want to know, did he ever show any love interest in you? And I even looked at Armin. She was like, how do you know my? I go, remember anime? Because what's an anime? I explained it's a TV show, and the characters' names. Basically, he was like, all right, so what? He goes, did Eren ever tell you he liked Mikasa at all? And Eren nods his head, no. I'm like, all right, so I can only assume he's being secretive, or he really doesn't like you. As then I just grab her hand and I go like, so let go of me, please. I don't want to hurt you. And so she does. Like, now then, I'm gonna get out of here so I don't have to deal with the. As in, I see a whole bunch of people just coming to save the force, like same the recruits, and the hold on. As in, basically the garrisons, are there. I'm like, crap, I missed my opportunity. I'm like, well, hi there, everyone. They're like, what? I'm just smiling, and they kind of just see like, oh, how am I smiling when there's a whole bunch of Titans? I'm like, they're not really that scary. I mean, you know, it's not that bad. I'm like, it's that scene's gonna happen where they're gonna take me in, put me in a little corner of the area, and then basically try to like ask me if I'm on humanity's side or the Titan side, basically, just like what that Gene guy did. Cause it's so then I'm so gonna freaking play like it's not even like it doesn't even bother me. Like this is normal. This is like a normal Wednesday. And so, they take me in and they do exactly that. I'm like, knew it. Alright. Alright. But it's like it's a normal Wednesday. As I just put my hands right behind my head, just kind of like acting like this is nothing. Like everyone's like seeing me, just wondering like what I am, who am I, and I'm just saying to myself, man, how how many people are gonna call me a devil? Probably a lot. Or a demon. I don't mind. It's gonna be fun. As Mikasa was just looking at me like, give me a death stare. I'm like, I just wave hi to her, and I'm just smiling, and which she's even giving me like a stare at me even like intensified. I'm like, she really does not like me. Oh well, I'm just playing this off, and inside I'm thinking, okay, think of something, think of something. Gotta think of something. So come on, think. Eh. Okay, I'll think on the fly. Basically, the same guy. Kids came and said, basically giving that like they all look like scared, so basically that face with like dread on him, saying, "Are you working with the Titans or you're here to protect humanity and such?" I'm like, what? Seriously, this is actually happening. All right, I'm on nobody's side. I just say. Which is like, huh? He goes, what do you mean you're on nobody's side? I'm like, I'm on nobody's side as of now. Like, I was never on anyone's side to begin with, which I am still not on anyone's side. I came into existence. I'm not gonna lie. You're probably gonna try to shoot that can at me in about 5 minutes or something. So, I mean, you're gonna think I'm a threat, and well, you're kind of right. I kind of am. I mean, I can just basically transform right here, right now, and well, what would you guys do about it? I mean, honestly, in truth, I could probably outrun all of you guys in your your mobility gear, and still be able to disappear before I even get caught. So, how about we just skip the whole entire, you shooting me, trying to kill me and stuff, and I just help you out getting back the wall plugged up. That's all. And like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I can basically kill all the Titans and then basically get the wall plugged up pretty easily. As I'm just smiling and just acting like this is normal, which Armin is just like going like, is he crazy? Like in his head, it's like, who? Why is this guy so crazy? I mean, plus it was, but I'm getting some food. I'm starving. I mean, well, I say, I did technically eat Eren Yeager's corpse, but I don't want to think of that anymore. So yeah, so the guy listen, just gives the whole entire signal to fire, as in like I seen it in the precognition. So my body, I instinctively started to form like a skeleton, like fingers, like on my hand, and then like the bone, like muscle fibers are starting to come onto me, which everyone's seeing it. Like even goes on my legs. As the next, I just jumped backwards. As when he gave the signal to fire. So right when he threw his hand down, I'm already on the wall. As in, as soon as it fires, I jump towards it. Hiccuping. Wow. I jump towards the cannonball. As then I say, hey, thanks for the gift, but I don't want it. And basically, I just kick it right back. And I say, so here you go. I just kick it right back to them. As it goes flying right past the cannonball, right over the wall, and hits some random Titan. Basically, I'm like wondering, how strong am I? maybe if I work out, I'm gonna get the Titan form will become even stronger. I wonder how the armor Titan would react to that then. Whatever. And so, everyone's shocked by this, and everyone's seen it, and I'm just like, so, you guys can try to kill me, but you guys can't. And then he was like, you're a devil! I'm thinking, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm the one who's not being the devil here. Basically, all the troops are coming out with the guns, and they're about to fire on me. Like, he's about to give the order, and then Dot comes in and says, cease! Basically, stops the guy before Kits even, throws the arm down, or even could. He stops, he was like, I want to hear this young man's, what he means by he can plug up the wall. And, basically he comes over, he goes like, so, could you really plug up the wall, kid? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm going to Titan form, but first off, I'm going to kill all the Titans that are in the area, run over to the big giant boulder, carry it over, and then proceed to plug up the wall. And I'm going to, do it probably by myself, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to risk anyone's lives. So, yeah. He was like, alright, so, let me, see you, basically, go over there. I was like, alright, so, we go over to the wall, on top of the wall, Armin and Mikasa and Jean came over along with Kits, and, the whole entire group of the, that Dot has, like, his team, has, basically, came as well. He just says, so, I mean, basically he asked me my story, and I just explained to him I'm not really from the world, and honestly, I just came here because of one character died, like, one person died, and he was like, really, why? He was like, well, he was gonna change the world, but he doesn't, he has, like, I can't reveal too much, but let's just say there's certain things that you're gonna find out, some people are gonna find out in the future, and, well, they consider some people here monsters or devils or demons, basically, and they're trying to kill us while they're trying to get a power of someone else. Something here. And that's all I could say. He's like, oh, really? He was, yeah. So, don't even try to torture me, because I can disappear in a second if I ever want to. Like, where you go? Out there in the world? Titans will hunt you down. I'm like, so? I don't care. I mean, I'll be freaking killing them anyways. So, yeah. It's like, as he just starts laughing, he was like, so you're really crazy enough to go out in the world, even, like, before you even, get a chance to even torture you, basically try to get out information that you have. Because you're saying this is a world where this was an anime. As he, quote unquote, says my words, right? I go like, yeah. You cannot believe me, but I believe actions are bigger than words, so, alright. How are you gonna do this? As I just looking down, I'm like, okay, so there's about a couple of hundred, already like 100 Titans or so in here. I think I can kill them all. I think I can. It's like, really? He was like, yeah. So, do you mind? He said, what? He goes, you have a group of people here, so there's other Titans then. No, coming here because they see it. They already smell like a lot of humans. Basically people on here. And it's like, as he started to notice, he was like, yeah. So get them all in that one corner, and you'll see my magic. He was like, and Dot saying like, okay. So after grabbing a group of people, most Titans are coming over there, and then and then Mika says, so what now? Like, this. As I just start running and just jump off the ledge, but I'm doing basically a dive in motion. Like, I jump, going backwards, and just dive. And everyone's going like, isn't he crazy? He's gonna basically die. As, like, Mikasa, Armin, Dot are just looking down, and they just see me start running down on the freaking wall. And then I just jump off. I just basically do a little, like, jump. As I go, like, here we go. I just basically say, no, I wanted to say here we go, but I go like, All right, let's hope this actually works. I just bite my hand, and then all of a sudden, boom, transform into Titan midair. As basically, then I just stomp my. I'm basically just stomping my foot to go down. And then all of a sudden, I hit about 3 Titans, and then right when I do, I immediately just start throwing my fists, grabbing Titans, smack them into other ones. Heck, even just grabbing, like, just smacking them right down to the ground and just punching them. Which everyone's in shock by it. All the Titans that were there basically die in a matter of seconds. And then I just start running. And in a matter of minutes, like, already, like, a matter of, basically, like, 10 minutes later, 10 more Titans are going down. Half of the Titans there that are coming through, no, basically are, like, coming, are being, like, destroyed, like very quickly. Like, half of the population of Titans in the wall rows is being, taken down. As I get over to basically, the rock, the boulder, basically, as everyone's thinking, no, wait, he's not gonna lift that. As then all of a sudden, I just say, alright, let's see how strong I really am. And then I just put my hand underneath the boulder, as I just, like, lifting it up, putting it, like, over, like what Aaron does. But instead of just walking, like, I'm just starting to, like, have, like, more smoke coming off of me. And I'm just starting to basically walk. And since we all know when I say I have anger problems, I just start to get mad because of how heavy it is. And I just then start running with it, which shocking everyone. And like I said, I'm trying to make this a little bit, short because I gotta do something. So yeah, but basically, I wasn't shocked by this. As then I'm just thinking when I'm in, just think as, basically what I'm thinking is, this is heavy. I hate this. I can't believe Aaron was able to do this in Titan form. Sheesh. I mean, I somehow have a little bit of superhuman strength, but come on. Even with this, is still a little bit heavy. I mean, I could probably lift it up on my head and just still run with it normally, but... And, well, that's happening. So basically, I'm technically getting angry, and it's, that's increasing my strength a little bit. So yeah, so I'm just running Titans. Like, people did jump off the wall, start going, using their, their mobility gear to basically, go around. Titans who are coming near me, they just start slaying. So I really did take down like half of the Titans in wall rows, so I could just get to the place easily, which surprised them. They did not suspect that would actually work. And so, like, I'm getting near, like, Titans are coming out. People are there, they're killing the Titans. And then I was just thinking, okay, I have to end this quickly, so that way that I can kill these other Titans so that no one dies. Come on. Just a little bit more. And then I see a Titan coming out. I'm like, you know what? Freak this. And then full on, like just getting, letting my rage. I just start screaming, saying, just stay the freak out of this wall, you freaking ugly Titan. And everyone just hear me talking, and they're like wondering, what the freak? As if basically I just slammed I'm like near the hole, as I just slammed it into the wall, basically, that rock, that boulder, basically. And it's like, stopping. As then the girl does close off, basically, does the whole entire smoke going into the air thing. That flare. I could not remember because I'm trying to rush this now. Sheesh. I gotta check on my parent mom real quick. Hold on. Alright, good news, everyone. Sorry, but I don't have to make it. I don't help my mom make anything because, well, we're not having fries for dinner. So yeah. So basically, after that, I look back. I see the Titans grab one person as I just run over and basically punch that Titan square in the face, and, well, it basically was dead. As this random person just says, thanks, as I just gives a thumbs up, and then I just start running forward, just, well, smacking all these Titans around. And then, as I'm running on fumes now, as I'm thinking, okay, if I get out of here, whatever. As I just pop out, I just get out of the Titan and jump off. Basically, Armin and Mikasa come on over, and I'm just basically huffing and puffing. I'm like, Okay, I did not eat nothing, and I did not all on an empty stomach. I'm starving. I better get some food later for this. As you know, me Armin just says that was amazing. I mean, that was kind of stupid. And then Mikasa comes over and just slaps me. I'm like, what was that for? She goes, that's for being stupid and reckless. I'm like, all right. What else? She goes, what do you mean? I'm like, you gonna hit me again saying that's for being an idiot? She goes, yeah, actually. I'm like, okay, freak. And then basically, like, I basically, the precognition comes on. I just think and I basically see a Titan coming out of nowhere, jumping at us. So I just grab both of them and I just jump out of the way. And when we like land, I drop them and I turn around immediately, just start running, jump and uppercut the freaking Titan. Because I just had like the whole entire my arms basically get like the Titan, well, like I said, the bone and then the muscle on. So I just basically using that to jump and punch the Titans, uppercut the Titan, and then flying. And then around this time, the Survey Corps, comes around. So Captain Levi just sees a Titan go flying and hitting the wall. He comes in and he just sees me land. Smoke is coming off of me. I'm like thinking to myself, I hate Titans. And I'm gonna hate this. And so, what happens is that I see him. He basically he points a blade at me, and he was like, "How did you do that?" I'm thinking to myself, would you believe me if I told you I'm a person who can turn to a Titan? He does see the mark, on my face, and he goes like, "Really, you are." That's funny. I'll have to kill you. And then I'm like, hold up, I'm not your enemy. I'm just a guy who appeared in this world after my death, and then I got, abilities / powers, along with gain this ability to turn into a Titan by eating someone who already had it. I'm just having like sweat going down my face. And I'm thinking, don't ever mess with Levi. Remember that. Don't try to hit him. Don't try to do nothing. Just don't do nothing. I'm ready to get my butt kicked by him already. As then basically what happens is the precognition comes in, another Titan's coming out of nowhere. As I just said, hey, you might want to jump backwards and then shoot your basically use your mobile gear to basically get the Titan that's about to come at us in the next 5 minutes or seconds. As Levi just says, how I know it's a trick. You're like, then, I'll let you cut off an arm. And you're like, alright. So he does. A Titan, comes out of nowhere as basically he uses it and he cuts the back of the neck of the Titan. He's like, alright, I believe you. He's like, whew, thank you, precognition, I just say. And then after them killing all the Titans in the area, we go back to Wall Cena. And then I think to myself, I'm gonna go on trial. Great. Here comes the beating. So basically what happens is they put me in a jail cell, afterwards. And I'm like thinking to myself, can I at least get some food? So I basically run over to the bar and say, hey, can I get something to eat here, please? I haven't eaten anything since, well, when was the last time I ate something? How long have I been in this world for? And I just started to think, how long have I been in the Black Void basically? As hold on. Yeah, as Aaron, comes over and basically he has a tray of food and he says, here, I heard you were hungry. As I say, I just take it, I say, oh, thanks. As I just start eating in a matter of minutes, it's gone. I'm like, that was good. And he goes, so, you can transform into a Titan. I'm like, yep. And then basically Dot told me you have information on this world, that says was a cartoon slash anime. Like, yep, TV show. All you guys are characters, so I don't know how you guys are basically real. I mean, the only thing I can think of is a parallel or alternate reality, basically, where everything's basically different, doesn't even make sense. So, honestly, if it's gonna play out like the anime, Captain Levi's gonna kick me in the face and start beating me, discipline me. Which I recommend you don't do that. But hey, you guys can do what you want. It's not like I can break out here in a matter of like a minute. It was, can you? It was like, well, as I basically get off the floor and just walking over, it gets to the bars. Like, I was told I do have somewhat of a superhuman strength, so as I just rip the bars open, I'm like, does that answer your question? Which everyone doesn't flinch. Levi is a little bit surprised. And I go like, is Mikasa and Armin in this area? Or just me since they're not my friends? And well, I think what got Mikasa in here was because of her devotion and love to Eren Yeager. Which Edwin does answer, they're not here. It's like, oh well. So, I basically shut the bars, closed, after I ripped them open. I'm like, so, let me guess, I'm going to go on trial to prove my innocence, and, well, then you're going to come with a strategy where I come with the Scout Corps? And he says, yes. He goes, oh, that's easy. I'm just going to tell them I'm joining the Scouts. Like, what? I mean, I'm not part of this. I wasn't part of this world until I died, so I don't join no one until I have some reason, which I was going to have to join the Scouts anyways because of what I need to do. So, here's the thing. I need to basically follow the anime or the path where everyone was going to do, but I'm changing it up a lot. So, you mind just tomorrow, the trial tomorrow that, basically I have to go on. Just don't kick me or beat me up too much, please. And Levi says, no promises. Like, oh god. And so, the whole entire trial thing happens, and I meet. Alright, I got my dinner. Yeah. So, Hange. Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know how you say it right. I watched the whole entire of the anime in subs. English subs. Not dub. So, I'm gonna say the name weird. I'm sorry, but it's Hang. I'm saying like Hang. Hang, basically. And, yeah. So, it's the crazy lady who likes to learn about Titans. So yeah, so I meet her. She's like, so you're the person who gets turned into a Titan. I'm like, yeah. I actually have a couple of tricks up my sleeves too. Like really, as I start to form just the bone and the basically the fibers on my right arm. I'm like, I can do this too. It's pretty amazing, huh? She's like, how? I go like, just thinking of it, it's weird. I'm different than what Eren should have had. I'm no ordinary Titan shifter, seems like. But hey, whatever. She's basically saying, I can't wait, until I learn more about you. I'm saying, no dissecting. I'm not into getting cut open. She goes, alright. And they explain the plan, I'm saying, and I think to myself, we have to take it, so why not? So basically, I go over, I get handcuffed, I go on my knees while I'm behind my back, and I'm saying, hey, this is very uncomfortable. I mean, this is how you treat your guests? It's not really that fun. Or, well, considerate of you, You're basically like saying, and the judge is saying, the king, I think it was. It's just saying, shut it. I'm like, nah, not really. And which, they want to be on trial, like, on what they're going to do. So, like, the church, and then the military, and then the Scout Corps. Now, I hear each one talk. I just look at the priest. I go like, "Yo, priesty, hey!" I just like, he was like, "Huh?" I'm like, "So, should I tell everyone about the secret that you keep holding, or nah?" It's like, "Wait, what?" As then the guard, of course, like, "Wait, what do you mean the military corps? Based on the military league? Yeah, there's a secret that some people are gonna kill him for that he's gonna not keep, be able to keep. You know, so just wait till your scene happens of your death. So be ready for that." And then what happened? And I just look at the military, basically the guys that have like the unicorn on them, like the, I think that's the military. Let me double check. Yeah, it's the military police, and I'm just looking at them. I just laugh. I like, what's wrong? I was like, you really think I'm gonna want to work with you guys? Keep me in the wall when I have to go out there and fight titans. I mean, it's gonna be way more easier for you guys to like keep me in contact, but like have me not doing anything. It's gonna drive me a little bit crazy. I'll just probably leave and just go out into the walls and just start trying to save everyone there, or kill titans myself. As the judges look at me, staring me down, you're like, "Are you not taking this seriously?" You're like, "Does it look like I am?" I mean, come on. I mean, I'm kind of nervous here, so I'm just rambling on. I mean, what would you do if you're, being tried to see if you're gonna have to live or die? Or, basically have a sentence when you basically did nothing wrong. I mean, if you really think about it, as I just like, starting to get up, and they're like wondering what, as like they're like saying how I'm basically just doing this casually, like I'm not really from this. Look at my clothing. Do I look like I'm from here? They see it like no, like exactly. So can you please start looking at me like I'm some freak and actually hear my side of the story? I mean, technically, this world, I already know what's gonna happen. I already got information on this world and everyone in here that is of main importance. Your lives could be safe if I go the route where I need to go down. As they ask, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I had to go in the survey corps. The wings. To scout the whole entire beyond the walls and everything else. You know that." So I recommend this. You guys let me go, and then Levi proceeds to then kick me in the back of the leg, have me go down on one knee, and then proceeds to kick me, as the military police person just exactly the same thing. And when he basically Levi just kicked me and stuff, he just says what he usually says, and he shows that he's capable of handling me. But I do fight back. He goes, "You really want to throw down here, Levi? Huh?" I remember what I did. These little cuffs don't have that much force if I get angry enough to break them open. So, you really want to test me? He can see that I'm getting angry, and he doesn't care. He says he could just easily kill me. And I just kind of chuckled at this, like, wow. So this is how it felt for Aaron to meet Levi. He's terrifying, and yet he was always the favorite character. Legit, him and Aaron are my favorite character. So yeah. So the judge says, he looks at Aaron and he goes like, "Is it true that Captain Levi can, you're basically saying a man can basically keep this boy in line?" He goes, "Yes." And then he goes, "All right, but first tell me something about you, boy." "What?" He goes, "All right, so here's the thing. My name is Soul Reaper. My world has these things called vehicles that run on a thing called gasoline. Also, your freaking gunpowder stinks." Like, what? He was like, "Yeah, I mean, if I had knowledge on how to make gunpowder, I mean, I'd probably tell you how to really use it and make, the firearms, basically." Then all of a sudden, I get, this weird feeling, wait, why the freak is this, the designs of, certain weapons, certain, guns coming in my head. Like, this was another idea my friend and me had, so it's like, alright, cool. I'm basically gonna have firearms now, I'm thinking. So, yeah. And, they go like, okay, so explain more. I thought just explain my world about it more, and then about their world. And basically just said, I can't explain all, but here's the thing I can tell you. Basically, I explained about the Titans. Not all of it, but how they got in, and like the Colossal Titan saying like there's basically it could, if I could turn into a Titan, don't you think some other people could too? As in that got into their heads and they're like wondering, oh my god, he's right. So yeah. And then I just say, oh yeah, here's another thing. I know some things that you guys are gonna find out later on, and you guys are all like gonna be all like upset about it, but here's the thing. You just gotta do what you gotta do. That's all. Just remember, just gotta keep moving on. Then like the police, the military police captain be like, so what you're saying that we're gonna have to just do whatever you say or something and follow your lead? I'll just start laughing. I go like, no. As Levi move his foot, as I just break out of the change, as I just stand up and I go like, you're not gonna have to follow me. You're just gonna have to trust me. And Levi, he goes, yeah, I'm gonna really punch you like after we get out of here. You know that? And I do see a tooth, and I like, and you're gonna pay for that tooth. Wait, nah, probably not. And all that smoke thing did happen. I mean, like the steam thing, happened. So it's like, no, everyone's seeing me. Like they're just like kind of shocked. Like I'm just able to do that. I'm like, so where I sign up to go into the Survey Corps. And the judge smiles and says, all right, I kind of understand why you're not afraid. You knew what was going to happen. Of course I did. I mean, still though, I was nervous because of Levi. I knew he was going to beat me with his bare legs just kicking me. So yeah. So next thing you know, like they asked me, do I have any training in our military ways? And I'm like, nope. And I don't even have to use the gear to even, fight Titans. And I'm like, really? Like, yeah. I mean, I'm very agile, so, So he says, alright, fight Levi then. And I'm like, alright. So just to prove I'm very agile, like every time when Levi tries to, kick me, I'm jumping backwards, doing a backflip, then like I dodge over, like I'm doing like roll on my back, out of the way again, I'm throwing punches and kicks. And like Levi is able to counter me, but I'm also able to like counter him too. And it's like amazing, like no one, because I know I'm making Levi hold him back just to prove, because it's just trying to see like if I'm very agile like I say I am. And after a couple of minutes of me showing it, Levi gets serious, and he's able to to punch me and pin me down the ground. But then I also then I do say, all right, you got me, but you forgot one thing. He's like, what? As in, like, I get my leg, or I somehow am able to get, like, my leg around his back, as in, I'm able to then get my foot right into his chin, which I basically hit it hard enough to where he gets knocked out, because I took a cheap shot. That's the only way I thought I could win against Captain Levi, by taking a cheap shot. And I go like that as he does let go of my arm, and I basically go, okay, that hurt a lot, but hey, I won by taking a cheap shot. As they believe me now. So after that, Hanga, I think it's Hanga. Hanga, basically does what she says, and sees about the tooth as it's fixed, which everyone's kind of freaked out by that. And that's where I'm going to end this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and sorry if you guys don't like it. Like I said, leave your suggestions, things where I could have fixed or improved on, or something, and just, if you tell me to dial it down on the whole entire funny stuff, you're trying to make it a little bit funny. What are you going to do? If you know what's going to happen from the anime, what are you going to do, huh? you're gonna be all serious like they are and just like making like, or you're just gonna try, do your own thing and just do what you think it, what you would do. Me, I would try to make everything funny. Like, by that what I mean is try to do everything I do funny, but everyone being like, what the heck is going on with him? Like that, like make it seem like I'm crazy to them, and that they would never want to fight me. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys have a nice day, night, wherever you are. Bye.